with Microsoft. What I remember above all about Harvard was being in the midst of so much energy and intelligence. It could be exhilarating, intimidating, sometimes even discouraging, but always challenging.
Bill Gates is known around the world as one of the most influential figures in the history of technology and innovation. He was born in Seattle in the United States in the year 1955, and from a young age he showed a strong curiosity for learning, especially in the area of computers and logic.
Recognized as the guy who got Steve Ballmer to drop out of business school. I'm a bad influence. That's why I was invited to speak.
His early life was shaped by supportive parents who encouraged reading creativity and disciplined study. His father, William Gates Sr., was a respected lawyer, while his mother, Mary Maxwell Gates, worked in business and community service. Bill Gates grew up in a home that valued achievement, and he was taught to think boldly.
See us in a month, which was a good thing because we hadn't written the software yet. From that moment, I worked day and night on the extra credit project that marked the end of my college education and the beginning of a remarkable journey.
Reach his goals. As a child, Gates attended Lakeside School, an elite private school, where he was first introduced.
Choice of picking the next 10 presidents or having energy be a quarter as expensive and environmentally friendly. Which one could improve things better? I'd pick the energy thing.
At that time, computers were rare and expensive, yet the school invested in a computer terminal that changed the direction of his entire life. Gates quickly became fascinated by this new machine. He began spending long hours learning to write programs and exploring how software worked. His enthusiasm soon grew into a passion.
Radcliffe was a great place to live. There were more women up there, and most of the guys were math science types. The combination offered me the best odds, if you know what I mean.
And by the age of 13, he had written his first computer program. It was a simple game, but it demonstrated his natural talent for programming and problem solving. During his teenage years, Gates met Paul Allen, who shared the same interest in computers. The two became friends and partners in exploring the world of programming.
Life was fascinating. I used to sit in on lots of classes that I hadn't even signed up for. And dorm life was terrific. I lived up at Radcliffe in Currier House.
They spent countless hours studying computer languages and testing their ideas. They even found ways to use computer time beyond their official school hours because they were so eager to learn more. This period marked the beginning of a partnership that would one day change the digital world. When Gates graduated from Lakeside School,
At night discussing things because everyone knew that I didn't worry about getting up in the morning. That's how I came to be the leader of the antisocial group. We clung to each other as a way of validating our rejection of all those social people.
he went to Harvard University, one of the most prestigious universities in the world. At Harvard, he studied mathematics and computer science. His academic performance was strong, but he was often more focused on the computer lab than on his formal classes. He spent many hours working on new programming concepts.
Improving your odds doesn't guarantee success. One of my biggest memories of Harvard came in January 1975 when I made a call from Currier House
and exploring ways computers could be brought into everyday life. While at Harvard, Gates and Paul Allen read an article about a new computer, the Altair 8800, which was designed for hobbyists. This article became the spark that turned their passion into a business opportunity. Gates and Allen contacted the makers of the Altair and offered to create software for the machine. Even though they had not yet built the program, they worked day and night to finish their software, and when they finally demonstrated it to the company, it worked perfectly. This success gave them the confidence to pursue a future in software development. In 1975, Gates decided to leave Harvard University before completing his degree because he believed the emerging computer industry was moving quickly, and he did not want to miss the opportunity. He and Allen moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where they officially founded Microsoft. The name was a combination of microcomputer and software, reflecting their mission to provide software for a growing market of personal computers. In the early years of Microsoft, Gates worked tirelessly. He wrote code, managed business tasks, organized teams, and developed long-term strategies. His perfectionist approach and strong discipline helped the company grow rapidly. Microsoft created versions of the BASIC programming language and soon became known for reliable, useful, and innovative software. A major turning point came in 1980 when IBM, the largest computer company in the world, approached Microsoft to create an operating system for its new personal computer. Gates negotiated the deal, and Microsoft developed MS-DOS, which became the standard operating system for millions of computers around the world. This partnership transformed Microsoft into a powerful company, and Gates became a central figure in the personal computer revolution. Throughout the next decades, Microsoft continued to expand under Gates' leadership. The company introduced Windows, a graphical operating system.
If I'd spoken at your orientation, fewer of you might be here today. Harvard was a phenomenal experience for me.
That made computers easier to use for the general public. Windows grew into the most widely used operating system on Earth. Gates' business strategy focused on integrating technology into daily life and making computers accessible to homes, schools, and offices around the world. His vision helped drive the global shift toward the digital age. By the 1990s, Microsoft had become one of the most successful companies in history. Gates became one of the richest people in the world, but he remained dedicated to his work. His leadership style was intense-focused and sometimes demanding, but it pushed his teams to achieve remarkable advancements in software development. During this time, Microsoft released products like Windows NT, Windows 95, Microsoft Office, and Internet Explorer, all of which became essential tools for millions of users. In 2000, Gates began transitioning away from daily management at Microsoft and focusing more on global philanthropy. He and his wife, Melinda, founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which soon became one of the largest charitable foundations in the world. The foundation focuses on improving global health, reducing poverty, supporting education, and helping communities access technology. Gates used his wealth and knowledge to support scientific research.
Successful dropout. I guess that makes me valedictorian of my own special class. I did the best of everyone who failed.
Develop vaccines and fund projects that fight diseases such as malaria, tuberculosis, and HIV. Gates' philanthropic work has had a significant impact worldwide. His foundation has funded vaccination programs that saved millions of lives, supported schools and educational programs in many countries, and helped provide resources to underserved communities. His dedication to humanitarian causes marked a new chapter in his life, one centered on giving back and creating opportunities for others. Aside from philanthropy, Gates has also invested in environmental sustainability. He has supported research in clean energy and climate solutions, believing that innovation can solve many of the pressing challenges facing the world. He wrote books and delivered speeches encouraging governments and industries to invest in renewable energy and environmentally friendly technologies. His goal has been to ensure a healthier planet for future generations. Even after stepping back from Microsoft, Gates remained a public figure. His opinions on technology, health, education, and climate change have been widely respected. He has been invited to global conferences, international summits, and academic institutions where he shares insights on science, innovation, and leadership. He continues to influence discussions on how technology can help solve global issues. Gates' personal life has also been interesting. He married Melinda French in 1994, and the couple had 3 children. They raised their children with values of hard work, modesty, and responsibility. Despite having immense wealth, Gates has often spoken about the importance of teaching children to be independent and to pursue their own goals rather than relying on family fortune. In 2021, Gates and Melinda announced their divorce after 27 years of marriage. However, they continued working together in their charitable foundation and remained committed to their mission of improving global welfare. Gates has spoken openly about their mutual respect and dedication to the causes they support. Throughout his life, Gates has also been known as an avid reader. He often recommends books on science, history, business, and global issues, believing that reading broadens understanding and helps people think deeply. He has encouraged young people to stay curious and to pursue knowledge as a way to improve their lives and their communities. Bill Gates' journey from a curious child in Seattle to one of the most influential figures in modern history is a story